We got a Discord race bot here. This is pretty interesting. So
Yeah.
People don't have to deal with the IRC thing because not everybody knows how to use that.
Yeah. And it looks like everybody's started. So let's see how this plays out.
Yep, we're in go mode right now. So let's get into the action here.
Cards is
watching
definitely...
Cards.
Yeah,
Cards he's
very strong
so
on that cursor speed, as expected. And the combos. Starting off with 20, very nice. And Edo with a 15.
Everybody's starting off strong here. We got 25s, 19s, 15s. This is looking to be a good match. Although these guys aren't playing each other, they're playing their one opponent.
Yeah.
They all start at the same time, so keep that in mind.
Alright. Cards send in a healthy amount and getting a 12 on Pumpty. Very nice. Paratroopa screen not quite topped off. Gets that clear. Oh, and Raphael with a 13. Very nice. And a 32 with Edobean.
Yeah, so Cards with a slight lead over Raphael. And we got Edo with a slight lead over Paratroopa. Cards showing that very nice textbook garbage block right there.
Cards is going to be maintaining this lead over Raphael here.
Edo with another nice kill on Pucci. 24 seconds.
As well as Raphael with the 29, and Paratroopa with the 22. Edo and Paratroopa are about, I'd say, 5 seconds apart from each other, so definitely got a nice even race going there. Oh, that was very interesting. What happened with Cards' end? He had a lot of like combo garbage there that was cleared, but he had like a sandwich between like the first and second tier, and Wiggler's stack was so high that he just died.
Cards starting to pull away from Raphael.
I just noticed Paratroopa had an unfortunate death.
Yeah, that's gonna give Edo a nice staged lead over him right now.
Oh. And Cards with a nice textbook 13, going about a stage lead now. A little bit less.
Raphael's not quite topping off Froggy here. They have to send a bit more than that. There it is.
Alright. Paratroopa making a nice comeback with a 29 on Wiggler. And a 16 from Cards. Jeez. Definitely tell he's got the skill that everybody knows he has.
Oh, Raphael just suffering from one more line syndrome here.
Yeah.
Just over and over.
It's very unfortunate when you can't top the opponent off. You definitely got to keep that in mind. But he's finishing with a 50. And Paratroopa with a 19 as he takes a slight lead back over Edobean.
Yeah, Paratroopa making up ground on Edo. Yeah, an ever so slight, maybe 1 or 2 second lead here over Edo.
Meanwhile, Cards is going to be slipping away just a bit more here. Got about a stage and a half lead. Paratrooper not quite sending enough to Blard, but I'm noticing he's sending a lot of combos his way. That could be dangerous if he sends a bit too much.
not making the best use of his blocks with the 4 combo spam.
But he got lucky and Larg downstacked incorrectly, and he died. And so Edo's going to take a slight lead back.
Yeah, this lead is just going back and forth between Edo and Paratroopa right now. This is a really close match.
Meanwhile, Cards is progressing to the Cave of Wickedness with roughly a 2-stage lead now.
Very nice from Cards. Nice quick stack filled with combos.
Very nice.
17th second hook build.
It's definitely what you want to go for these cave opponents, is since they get greedy and raise their stack right away, you want to send like a quick few combos and a quick chain, and usually that'll do the trick if you're quick enough. Paratroopa struggling a bit with over a minute on Lungefish though. But we'll see if he can catch back up, especially since they're closing in on the cave.
Edobean with a 44. Raphael's going to be entering the cave here at 6:45.
And Cards going, making that lead just a bit further as he gets a 31 on Naval, while Raphael's still struggling a bit here as Raphael just clears and clears and clears, and finally he dies.
The Paratroopa is struggling here to top off Raphael. He did have an opportunity early on. Raphael had pretty low stack. Didn't really do much with that opportunity.
And Edobean with a very nice 21 on Hook Bell. Very textbook, very nice. And everybody's finally in the cave now.
This is looking really close. Comic and Cards is now on Bowser at just under 8 minutes.
Cards being on game point now for Bowser. He's going to have to get trolled a lot by Bowser in order for Raphael to make up 3 stages. As Edobean with a very impressive 19 on Naval, definitely making it that much harder for Paratroopa to catch up. And unfortunately, Paratroopa just one line short, but gets bailed out as Hookbell does not find the clear.
Cards looking strong here. He's got another tier though. Bowser's gonna make that clear. They're down stacking, barely able to get that match. Running a bit low on stop time. Well, we kind of got stuck there, but Bowser's still continuing. It's now over a minute for Cards.
Oh no!
Gonna pop off with that 6 chain. Bowser's really low. This could be it.
Yeah, there's the force kill for Bowser, and Raphael unfortunately just took a death on Naval.
Very good time for Cards.
Very nice. Cards is going to be taking game 1 against Raphael. Edo with a minute 17 on Kamek as she takes about a stage lead here, going into Bowser.
Yeah, Paratroopa still has a chance here. Bowser could troll kind of like he did with cards. Edobean gonna start off with a 6 chain. No combos to be found there.
Ooh, Raphael getting a very nice force kill there on Naval.
Paratroopa still battling Kamek here. Looks like,
There we
oh
go.
yeah, that's it. It got him down stacking. Didn't have an immediate match. Now Paratroopa is also on Bowser. Now Edobean has Bowser topped off. It's looking really close. Like Bowser's. Oh, he's got one match left.
Oh man, Kamek with the 9 chain on Raphael. Oh, but he downstacked incorrectly, so he's gonna get that force kill. Very nice.
Yeah, this is really close between Edo and Para right now.
Oh, there we
Both of
go.
them on Bowser. Oh, Edo's gonna take it though.
Right as
At
you said something.
124. Yeah, 1128 for Edo.
Very nice. I'm happy to see she still got it. I know she hasn't really been streaming it lately, but
Yeah, this Edo and Para match was back and forth, even with Paratroopa making up rounds after a death.
yeah, I think it was, as far as I know, one of the closest matches of the tournament so far.
Yeah, they changed leads about 3 times there.
Mm-hmm. And Paratroopa finally taken it with, I'd say, roughly a 12:22, according to Raphael's timer, because Paratroopa doesn't have one. And Raphael finally finishing with a 12:31. GG's to all players. Cards going to be taking this game 1, and Edo as well.
Yeah, we got Edo and Cards as the first winners, rewarding them with their little bouncing star.
Mm-hmm. Now, I noticed that Paratroopa tended to send a lot of combos and not so much chains. I think if they utilize more chains with those combos, they'll do just fine, and they'll definitely make up some time in the next game.
Yeah, Paratroopa playing very much like Flagelstan's strategy, which is very little combos and just big chains. It worked out though for Flag, so
yeah.
I don't know. Para didn't exactly execute as well as Flag did, but we'll see what happens here in the next match. And then Cards playing with a bunch of combo spam.
Yeah. Raphael just kind of looked like he got unlucky quite a bit, and just his opponents kept clearing and clearing on him, which is very unfortunate. That can definitely happen with this game. I think he was playing fine. It was just a bit of bad luck.
Yeah, I'm liking the variation of playstyles we have here. Not everybody playing the same way, so kind of see which one has the most success here. Oh, poor Edo. Edo having a bit of physical problems here. Technicalities. We'll start momentarily. We just need a little bit for Edo. Not quite ready.
Yeah, I definitely wish her the best of luck. I know she's been having problems with her arms.
Yeah, it looks like Edo's ready to go now, so
Okay.
we'll be starting any second here. As soon as we get this race bot to count down. And there it is, the countdown is starting. Oh wait, now it's starting, okay. Make sure everybody starts on very hard here. Keep an eye out for that.
Same.
Let's see that red screen flash.
There's cards, there's Paratroopa, there's... Yep, everybody's got it.
Cards already with the 0.5 second lead. A very nice start from Cards. It's going to be sub 20.
Nice 18 there. Meanwhile, Edo with the 24, and Paratroopa with the 21, and Raphael with the 28.
Again, we got Edo and Para with a very close race here, right from the start. Really good to see. Cards, so much combo spam, so quick. That is also looking to be under 20 seconds. Very nice from Cards. Again, just showing how consistent he can be. And Edo, just one more line there, very close. Bumpty's gonna waste just a bit more time here.
As a Paratroopa is going to take a slight lead back here.
I got the majority of people on Poochie and Grinder, my favorite pair. Cards another 20 second. He's been getting around like 18, 19, 20.
He's
very
definitely
nice.
been performing well.
Well, Paratroopa almost completely covering Poochie and Grinder's screen there. They didn't have enough time to react, so just 3 rows left.
And a 13 Wiggler for Cards, still keeping up that sub-20s on every stage so far. Very impressive.
Yeah, Cards is just blowing through this right now. Meanwhile, Edo and Para are still very close. Just separated by just a handful of seconds here. Paratroopa is going to finish first though at 23 seconds, taking out Wiggler. See if Edo can make the comeback here.
It's that 28. And Cards finally, the sub-20 streak's been broken, but he's still got definitely a handy stage lead here. Maybe a stage and a half.
Paratroopa not with the greatest start here. Perhaps Edo can make a little bit of ground here. Oh, Froggy is just stalling for time here, eating up those seconds. Oh.
Unfortunately, didn't quite top him off, and he found it clear. And Edo's going to take the lead back.
And now it's back to Edo. Wow, this is a really tight race.
There we go.
The bottom half of the screen.
Froggy finally going down.
Just trading off Edo and Para.
Oh, Cards is having a bit of trouble here with Blarg. Going on a minute now.
Wow, yeah, the Cards is being held up right here. Not often you see this guy go over a minute.
Yeah.
Something went wrong here.
So it'll give Raphael some time to make up, but looks like he's struggling a bit here on Froggy as well.
Yeah, this would have been a great opportunity for Raphael, but he's still having a bit of trouble here. He's gonna finish Froggy off at 49 seconds. Meanwhile, Cards still on this match, 1 minute 38 seconds. Finally gonna be over. Jeez, that Blarg put up a fight.
He can't be happy about that.
Ate up all of his time. He was cruising. Dude was on cruise control this whole time. It's gonna definitely affect his psyche right now. We still have Edo with nearly a stage lead over Paratroopa on the bottom half of the screen.
She's gonna need to send a bit more though to top off Fish. There we go.
There it is, sub-minute for Edo on Lungefish. Going in to Raphael.
The 35 for the Fish for Cards.
Paratroopa, decent 30-second Lungefish. Still trying to make this race as close as possible, both of them being on stage 8 right now. See if Para can make up some ground here on Edo, as Edo is still locked in the battle with Raphael.
I think
not having him completely topped off.
I think something happened on Raphael's end because his feedback's a bit frozen.
Yeah, we got some technicalities with Raphael right now.
Hopefully he should be back momentarily.
Oh, this is just so close. Edo and Para both on the same stage. Edo's gonna take the win over Raphael in minute 3. And Para is not far behind at 46 seconds. Oh, they're so close. This, again, just within a handful of seconds between them right now.
Definitely been one of the most intense races this tournament. You're just going neck and neck, changing leads.
Edo's got a great start here. Well, this is looking like it's good for Edo. It is 38-second hook bell. Edo with that lead currently. Going on to Naval, or as I call him, Petey.
Yeah, they definitely look a lot alike. You gotta think if they're related or not.
Still anyone's game here on Edo and Para's side. Still so close, you really don't know which one of them is going to take it, because they've just been swapping leads so much.
I'm not sure what Paratroopa's PB for this game is, but he's definitely been performing quite impressively to keep up with Edo. And it seems like we've got Raphael's feedback.
Yep, Raphael coming back while defeating Hookbell.
Meanwhile, Card's getting nearly a force kill on Kamek.
Paratroopa looking like he's gonna take the lead back right here.
Oh, nice.
Does Edo? Oh no! Come on, Edo. I want to see them both on Bowser at the same time. That's
Same.
just gonna be so close. Although if Para wins, they'll still have to play another one because
Yeah.
that'll be the tiebreaker.
Oh, and Card's gonna take this game too.
Wow, a 17-second Bowser.
That means Cards is gonna
Incredible.
be moving on in the group
Yeah,
stages.
Raphael still on the plant.
Edo's got to make up a little bit of ground here to catch up. She's roughly 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, Kamek's really got a troll here because Paratroopa is starting to looking to pull away here. Definitely in better position.
Oh no! Raphael's unfortunately going to take another death on Naval. That's unfortunate. Hopefully you can bounce back. And just like that,
Paratroopa
just
going
like
on
that,
the Bowser. Come on, Edo, we need a close race. Kamek, please cooperate.
and Raphael having a bit of amnesia, forgetting about that death and getting a nice 14 on Naval. Very nice.
Bowser popping off with all of these chains. Paratroopa is about to get buried. Meanwhile, he's not doing that much to Bowser. Still not topped off.
Yeah, it's definitely very important to keep Bowser topped off. He's very aggressive.
Oh, and Bowser
Oh.
makes a little fumble right there. No readily available matches. That's gonna do it for him. 34 seconds. Paratroopa's gonna take game 2. Meanwhile, Edobean still on Bowser at 14 seconds here.
We're going to be moving on to a Game 3 tiebreaker here between Edobean and Paratroopa. Definitely excited to see this, just because they've been so neck and neck.
Yeah, I think this was pretty much expected as close as these guys are.
Meanwhile, Raphael moving on into Bowser. Looks like Edo needing to send a bit more to Bowser here to top him off. Raphael looks like he sent quite a bit, but unfortunately Bowser found that immediate clear.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for Bowser right there.
Edo's gonna finish with a 13:02.
122. Running out of stop time right there at the end. Make sure they both start on very hard.
There we go. Alright, here we go.
2 red screens, let's go. Para opting for raising his stack all the way to try and get something going. Kind of dropping his chain there. Didn't end up sending it too much. Not near enough to get Lakitu topped off. Edobean, meanwhile, doing a decent job. But sadly at one line short.
Yeah, Paratroopa is going to be taking a lead here with the 27 on Lakitu. As Lakitu unfortunately finds that second tier clear on Edo's side. Finally, moving on.
Finally Lakitu starts going to a down stack and ends up screwing himself over. 51 seconds for Edo. So Para's gonna take an early lead here. A 29-second bumpy, not too bad for Para.
Not bad at all, as he's going to keep up this lead.
Edo, very nice lag chain right there.
She hasn't done quite enough to top off Bumpy, but his stack was quite low. And as we move on to 48.
Perhaps if Para gets stalled here, just well, it's not gonna happen. 34 seconds for Para on Pucci.
Roughly a little bit less than a stage lead here.
Edo looking to blame Pucci right here.
Oh, gets a very nice
18 seconds for Pucci.
Definitely
Edo's
gonna
make up ground
time
here.
there. Meanwhile, Paratroopa sending a bit much on combos. He's going to need some more chains there. He's just going to give Wiggler some blocks to work
Nice
with.
8 chain from Edo right there to top off Wiggler.
And
It drops and Wiggler's just done for. 16 seconds.
She's going to take this lead back.
Yeah, Edo takes the lead, stealing it from Para. Looking to shape up to be another really close one already. That's 3 times these guys have just been neck and neck. Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. And Paratroopa finally getting over Wiggler with a 122. But Edo's going to keep roughly a stage lead as she gets a 26 on Froggy.
Yeah, Edo gonna keep the lead here. Just about a stage.
Shaking off that bad luck in the beginning with Lakitu and Bumpy definitely, and just making up more and more time.
Yeah, both of these players showing that they know how to brush it off, because in the first match, Para had a death and still was able to come back.
Yeah. And a nice 32 from Para on Froggy. As they've moved on to the same stage again. See if he can make up some time here.
Para opting to raise his stack really high again. Not sending much. Not gonna help him out. Maybe not the best idea. Struggling here a bit against Blarg. Oh, and he takes a death too!
Yeah.
Oh no, not again, Para. Say it ain't so.
It's definitely risky to raise your stack almost all the way to the top, because while you're setting up, you can definitely get a bit unlucky, and they can just end a quick combo block while you're trying to set up, and you just die.
Yeah, Para definitely taking more of the risks here. This time it's not going to end up paying off for him though.
As Edo's going to keep it comfortable, about a stage and a half lead now.
Yeah, Edo moving on to Raphael.
But Paratroopa having a bit of amnesia with that death there and getting a nice 26 on Blarg.
Not too bad. There's still hope for Para to come back. It's still a pretty tight game. I mean, we've seen him do it before, coming back from a death down, so we definitely know that it's possible.
Yeah.
Again, raising that stack all the way. This guy has no fear.
And Edo's going to be moving on to the Cave of Wickedness here. See if she gets controlled a bit by these bosses. As Paratroopa is going to be moving on to Raphael, roughly a stage behind.
As Cards points out, raising the stack is good, but you gotta have a plan!
Yeah.
Come on, Para! Gonna go for it yet again. See, this is the problem that we're seeing for Para. He's always raising his stack, trying to get a good chain going off, but he's dropping his chains just way too much when he does this. Might want to change up the strategy just a little bit.
I was going to need to send a little bit more in order to top up Bill off here.
Edo doing a good job.
Oh, they finish neck and neck here. Still with that stage lead.
Got nothing left. Yeah, they're like exactly one stage apart at this point. Still pretty close. Can Para pull it together? He's going for it yet again. And this time, it looks like he's gonna pull it off with an 8 chain. Definitely what he's been trying to do this entire time. I admire his tenacity. Just keep trying. That's what I would do. Oh, Hookbell's just got enough time to get that clear. Really needs to get by these stages quick to catch up to Edo, who is just now starting Kamek. Looking good for Para over here. He's got Hookbell in a really bad situation right now. Very low stack. Nothing on the tier 2. These guys are really bad at down stacking, however, he does find a clear. Hookbell's gonna waste just a few more seconds for Para. Gonna end up defeating him in a minute, 15 seconds. Still a bit more than a stage behind Edo, though.
As she's sending some nice combos and chains here to keep Kamek topped off. Hopefully, fumbles somewhere and just stops with the clears and runs out of time.
Paratroopa again going for his classic raising the stack.
And Edo's going to be moving on to Bowser with minute 1 on Kamek. See if she can take this race.
Yeah, this is escaping Para's grasp real quick here with Edo already on Bowser. Bowser can troll, but most we've seen is maybe 2 minutes. Still possible for Para to come back with the crazy come from behind win, but it's looking pretty slim right now. Although he does get through Petey in 57 seconds. Petey the naval piranha plant.
Yeah. Oh, and Edo's going to take this
got him.
with an 11:48. She'll be taking this match 2-1 over Paratroopa.
Amazing. Edo able to come back after that Lakitu at the very start, looking at almost a minute time to start off. Never a good feeling. Able to overcome those nerves, and Edo is victorious in the series over Paratroopa. Congrats to Edo.
Congrats, Edo. Oh, Para, I don't know if he realizes it, he just needs to drop this chain.
Well, Kamek fumbling around with that clear, just letting the stack rise so that... Oh, it's going to be an auto clear! Oh! He just barely got that last garbage block off to Kamek, as Kamek's just slowly letting the stack rise. So crazy. Para finally on Bowser here. There we go. That's the kind of team Para was looking for. Very nice against Bowser. So much screen shake on Bowser's end. Glorious screen shake. It's a good feeling in a way because it's just such a massive block.
There we go. 42 on Bowser. Finishing strong here. As Edo's going to be taking this game 2-1.